Hey everyone, welcome back to SwitchTop. The Nintendo Switch 2 is bringing some seriously exciting action games, and today we're counting down the top 120 new titles you need to keep on your radar for 2025 and 2026. These games are going to push the hardware to its limits and give us some incredible experiences. Let's jump right in. Persona 3 Reload for Nintendo Switch 2, scheduled to launch on October 23, 2025. In this reimagined version of the classic title, players assume the role of a high schooler who is drawn into the mysterious Dark Hour and joins SEES to battle shadows using personas. The updated edition brings modernized combat mechanics, refined visuals, and seamless performance in both handheld and docked modes designed specifically for Switch 2's hardware. Because the original Switch lacked the power to run the game without significant redesigns, the development team focused exclusively on the new system to ensure a polished experience, preserving fluid animations, sharp UI, and the immersive transitions between everyday life and dungeon delving. With its rich story, strategic battles, social simulation elements, and enhanced presentation, Persona 3 Reload aims to offer both longtime fans and newcomers a fresh, high-quality adventure tailored to Nintendo's next platform.
Better be wise when choosing battles, mostly battles. You know one of those big time shady fofos they will fight for. Drop these balls in my sleep, few tricks up my sleeve. Wait till wait for you to live out. Get ready!
Disturbing the peace, look into my eyes. Now tell me the things you love.
Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment, set to launch on November 6th, 2025 for Nintendo Switch 2. This entry reimagines the Hyrule Warriors hack-and-slash formula in a fully canonical Zelda story, casting players into the imprisoning war that precedes Tears of the Kingdom. You'll take on hordes of Ganondorf's forces as Zelda, King Rauru, Queen Sonia, and other legendary defenders of Hyrule, wielding their unique abilities in large-scale battlefield conflicts. The combat is bolstered by the use of Zonai devices, combining elemental effects like wind and water with character attacks to shift the tide of battle. Split-screen local co-op and game share support let two players dive into the action together, even if only one owns the game. As a new flagship exclusive for Switch 2, Age of Imprisonment promises a lush, cinematic, action-heavy spectacle to anchor the system's early library. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, set to debut on October 30th, 2025 for Nintendo Switch 2. This ambitious compilation curates dozens of classic Mortal Kombat games spanning arcade, console, and handheld platforms from the franchise's early years, all rebuilt with modern enhancements. Players will be able to engage in visceral one-on-one combat across multiple generations of titles, augmented by online play with rollback netcode to preserve responsiveness. The collection includes features such as a rewind option to undo missteps, on-screen move lists, a dedicated fatality trainer to perfect iconic finishing moves, and an interactive documentary layer that showcases character lore, development history, and archival materials. With this release, Switch 2 owners will have access to the raw origins of one of gaming's most influential fighting series, packaged in a polished, feature-rich experience that honors the brutal spectacle and evolving legacy of Mortal Kombat.
The most rewarding part of it is just seeing people react to it.
We knew that we were onto something.
It was such a shock to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
Spine, an immersive single-player experience slated for release in late 2025. Developed by Neki, Spine introduces players to Redline, a rebellious street artist who becomes fused with a sentient combat implant named Spine. Together, they navigate a dystopian cyberpunk world, challenging an oppressive AI regime to rescue Redline's captured brother. The game features free-flow gun-fu combat, blending fluid gunplay with martial arts in dynamic dynamic, cinematic battles. Players can engage in close-quarters combat, utilizing firearms and acrobatic maneuvers, while also incorporating parkour elements to traverse the environment. Each mission is designed like a standalone short film, offering a rich narrative experience. Spine's visuals are powered by Unreal Engine 5, delivering stunning graphics that enhance the game's immersive world. For those seeking an extra challenge, a hardcore mode is available, requiring players to complete missions without taking a single hit. With its blend of action, storytelling, and innovative combat mechanics, Spine is poised to be a standout title on the Nintendo Switch 2.
No elevator this time?
Dynasty Warriors Origins is an upcoming action game for the Nintendo Switch 2, set to release on January 22nd, 2026. Developed by Omega Force and published by Koei Tecmo, this installment marks a significant evolution in the Dynasty Warriors series. Unlike previous titles, Origins introduces a fresh narrative perspective, focusing on a new protagonist known as the Wanderer, who suffers from amnesia and becomes entangled in the tumultuous events of the Three Kingdoms period. Players will engage in large-scale battles, commanding troops and participating in strategic missions across expansive maps. The game offers a branching storyline, allowing choices that influence alliances and outcomes, providing a personalized experience. With its refined combat mechanics, immersive storytelling, and tactical depth, Dynasty Warriors Origins aims to deliver a compelling addition to the franchise for both newcomers and longtime fans.
Danger for the sake of your pride.
Death to the Hun! The yellow heaven rises!
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is an upcoming 3D fighting game for Nintendo Switch 2, set to release on November 14th, 2025. Developed by Spike Chunsoft and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment, this title marks the return of the beloved Budokai Tenkaichi series. Players can engage in high-speed, dynamic battles across destructible arenas, utilizing signature moves and transformations unique to each character. The game boasts a roster of over 180 playable characters, including fan favorites from Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and Dragon Ball GT, with additional characters available through post-launch DLC. A standout feature is the custom mode, allowing players to create and share their own battle scenarios online. The game also includes episode battles, offering a narrative-driven experience with branching storylines and multiple endings. With its expansive roster, immersive gameplay, and robust customization options, Sparking Zero aims to deliver an authentic and exhilarating Dragon Ball experience on the Nintendo Switch 2 platform. Pokémon Legends ZA is an upcoming action RPG developed by Game Freak, set to launch on October 16th, 2025, for both the original Nintendo Switch and the new Switch 2. This title marks a significant evolution in the Pokémon series, offering real-time battles where players can directly control their Pokémon's movements and attacks. Set in the vibrant Lumio city of the Kalos region, the game introduces a fresh storyline centered around urban redevelopment and the enigmatic Hotel Z, owned by the mysterious AZ. Players will embark on a journey to uncover the city's secrets while interacting with various characters and battling formidable Pokémon. A standout feature is the return of Mega Evolution, allowing select Pokémon to undergo powerful transformations during battles. Additionally, the game offers a Switch 2 edition, boasting enhanced graphics and smoother performance, providing an immersive experience for players. With its innovative gameplay and engaging narrative, Pokémon Legends ZA is poised to captivate both longtime fans and newcomers to the franchise.
But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokémon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found.
The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales, set to release in 2026. This visually striking title combines retro-inspired pixel art with modern 3D effects in the studio's signature HD 2D style, creating a nostalgic yet fresh aesthetic. Players follow Elliot, an adventurous hero accompanied by his fairy companion Faye, as they explore the continent of Philibeldia, uncover ancient ruins, and investigate a mysterious artifact known as the Doorway of Time, which enables time traveling between past and present events. The game emphasizes real-time combat with 7 weapon types, including swords, bows, chains, and sickles that can be customized using magical fragments to enhance abilities. Faye also assists in battle and puzzle solving, and can be controlled in cooperative play, adding depth to gameplay. Drawing inspiration from classics like Secret of Mana and The Legend of Zelda, The Adventures of Elliot promises a rich narrative, challenging encounters, and immersive exploration, making it a standout addition to the Switch 2 library.
Separately, or 2 players can control them at the same time. You'll find that she's very helpful on your adventure. Join Elliot and Faye on a grand journey that, unknown to them, will...
Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, set to launch on January 22nd, 2026. This version brings the critically acclaimed reimagining of the classic RPG to Nintendo's next-generation console, combining breathtaking visuals with fast-paced hybrid combat that blends real-time action and strategic command-based gameplay. Players will relive the story up to the escape from Midgar while experiencing enhanced environments, dynamic encounters, and fully voiced characters that deepen the narrative. The release also includes the Intermission DLC, introducing the fan-favorite Yuffie Kizaragi and a new story arc, expanding the world and offering additional challenges. For those focused on the story, a streamlined mode allows players to progress with max HP, MP, limit break, and ATB, making every attack immensely powerful. With its cinematic presentation, engaging combat, and enriched content, Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade promises to deliver an immersive and action-packed adventure that both longtime fans and newcomers can enjoy on Switch 2. The Duskbloods is an upcoming multiplayer action RPG developed by From Software, set to launch exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 in 2026. Directed by Hidetaka Miyazaki, the game offers a unique blend of player versus player PvP and player versus environment PvE gameplay, supporting up to 8 players in dynamic matches. Players assume the role of Bloodsworn, vampire-like characters with distinct abilities and weapons, engaging in combat across various maps. The game's narrative centers around the concept of the First Blood, a primordial essence of reality, and the twilight of humanity, where locations across time and space converge. The aesthetic draws inspiration from Gothic and Victorian themes, featuring steampunk elements and a dark, atmospheric world. Character customization is integral, allowing players to adjust attributes, abilities, and roles, such as destined rivals or destined companions, influencing in-game objectives and interactions. Matches conclude when only 1 player remains, with rewards granted based on performance, enhancing replayability and strategic depth. With its rich lore, immersive world building, and innovative multiplayer mechanics, the Duskbloods promises to deliver a compelling experience for action RPG enthusiasts. Terminator 2D No Fate is an upcoming side-scrolling action game developed by Bitmap Bureau and published by Reef Entertainment, set to launch on Nintendo Switch 2 on November 26, 2025. This retro-inspired title pays homage to the 1991 film Terminator 2 Judgment Day, featuring pixel art graphics and fast-paced gameplay reminiscent of classic arcade shooters. Players can control iconic characters such as Sarah Connor, John Connor, and the T-800, battling against the T-1000 and Skynet's forces across various missions. The game offers a unique story that blends scenes from the movie with original scenarios, providing multiple endings based on player choices. While the game captures the essence of the original film, it's worth noting that Arnold Schwarzenegger's likeness is not featured due to licensing constraints. However, other key characters retain their visual representations. With its engaging gameplay and nostalgic appeal, Terminator 2D No Fate aims to deliver an action-packed experience for both longtime fans and newcomers to the franchise. Elden Ring Tarnished Edition, set to release in 2025. This edition combines the base game with the Shadow of the Erdtree expansion, along with exclusive content including new weapons, armor sets, and customizations for the mount Torrent. Players will explore the vast and intricate world of the Lands Between, facing formidable bosses, uncovering hidden lore, and engaging in strategic combat that blends From Software's signature challenge with enhanced accessibility for the Switch 2. The game is optimized for both handheld and docked play, aiming to deliver a smooth and immersive experience despite the console's portable limitations. Fans can expect richly detailed environments, dynamic weather, and intricate level design that preserves the epic scale of the original game. With its combination of deep exploration, challenging encounters, and exclusive content, Elden Ring Tarnished Edition promises to offer Switch 2 players a complete, high-quality adventure that captures the essence of the critically acclaimed franchise while leveraging the unique capabilities of Nintendo's next-generation hardware. Yakuza Kiwami and Yakuza Kiwami 2 bundle, set to release on November 13th, 2025. This bundle brings the first two entries of the Yakuza series fully remade to Nintendo's next-generation console, combining updated graphics, refined combat systems, and modernized gameplay. Players will follow Kazuma Kiryu, a man caught in the intricate web of Tokyo's underworld, beginning with Yakuza Kiwami, where he takes the fall for a crime he didn't commit, and continuing with Yakuza Kiwami 2, as he navigates the escalating conflicts of the Yakuza world. Both games are set in the fictional district of Kamurocho and offer richly detailed environments, from bustling streets to hidden alleyways filled with side quests, minigames, and story-driven encounters. With its deep narrative, cinematic cutscenes, and intense combat mechanics, the bundle provides both longtime fans and newcomers a comprehensive, action-packed journey into the heart of Japan's criminal underworld, fully optimized for Switch 2's enhanced performance and handheld capabilities.
No shortage of things to do. A deadly clash between two dragons begins when Yakuza Kiwami 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2, November 13th.
Borderlands 4, the latest entry in Gearbox Software's acclaimed looter-shooter series. Set on the new planet of Kairos, the game introduces a fresh narrative and a brand new cast of characters, including 4 Vault Hunters, each with unique abilities and customizable skill trees. Players can engage in fast-paced combat using dynamic movement mechanics such as double jumping, gliding, dodging, and grappling, all while exploring diverse environments teeming with enemies and hidden secrets. True to the franchise's core, Borderlands 4 features billions of procedurally generated weapons, allowing players to tailor their loadouts to suit any combat style. The game also integrates cross-save functionality, enabling seamless progression across platforms. Originally planned for release on October 3rd, 2025, the Nintendo Switch 2 version has been delayed to ensure optimal performance and quality on the hardware. With its engaging story, expansive world, and signature humor, Borderlands 4 promises an action-packed, immersive experience for both longtime fans and newcomers to the series.
A citywide curfew has been enacted. Violators will be shot on sight.
Octopath Traveler 0, set to release on December 4th, 2025. Serving as a prequel to the original Octopath Traveler, this installment allows players to create and customize their own protagonist, selecting appearance, starting skills, and even a favorite dish that can influence gameplay. The game introduces a town-building mechanic inspired by classic RPGs, tasking players with rebuilding their hometown after a devastating fire while recruiting and interacting with over 30 potential party members. Combat has been expanded to support up to 8 characters in both front and back rows, maintaining the series' signature turn-based system while offering deeper strategic options. Presented in the series' distinctive HD 2D style and accompanied by a rich soundtrack composed by Yasunori Nishiki, Octopath Traveler 0 combines nostalgia with fresh gameplay innovations. With its engaging narrative, expanded combat mechanics, and immersive world building, it promises an epic adventure that both longtime fans and newcomers will enjoy on Switch 2.
I wish I could see everyone here laughing and smiling just one more time. Are you going to rebuild Wishvale? Or are you going to find the people who took our home from us?
Witness a tale of
Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Set to release on February 5th, 2026. This full remake of the classic Dragon Quest VII Fragments of the Forgotten Past brings the game to life with a meticulously crafted 3D diorama art style, offering players a vibrant and immersive world to explore. Players will embark on an epic journey to restore lost lands, traveling through time, uncovering hidden secrets, and confronting formidable enemies. The game introduces a moonlighting system, allowing characters to equip 2 vocations simultaneously, unlocking unique abilities and strategic options. Combat has been refined with features such as auto battle, adjustable battle speeds, and visible overworld enemies, streamlining gameplay while retaining depth. The narrative has been modernized to improve pacing and accessibility, ensuring both newcomers and longtime fans can enjoy the story. With its rich visuals, engaging strategic combat, and expansive world building, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined promises a compelling adventure on Nintendo Switch 2, combining nostalgia with fresh gameplay innovations.
beyond it all.
Resident Evil Requiem, set to release in 2026. This installment of the iconic survival horror franchise combines classic tense gameplay with fresh narrative elements, centering on a mysterious viral outbreak in the isolated city of Ravensbrück. Players control multiple protagonists, each possessing unique skills and perspectives, navigating claustrophobic environments filled with deadly bioorganic threats. The game features a hybrid combat system that blends third-person shooting with stealth and resource management, encouraging strategic thinking and careful planning. Optimized for Switch 2, Resident Evil Requiem delivers highly detailed visuals, dynamic lighting, and terrifying creature designs, enhancing the immersive horror atmosphere. It also includes online co-op and competitive modes, enabling players to team up or face off in survival challenges. With its combination of suspenseful storytelling, strategic combat mechanics, and modernized horror presentation, Resident Evil Requiem promises an intense, gripping, and cinematic action experience that will appeal to both longtime fans and newcomers to the franchise on Nintendo Switch 2.
Tell me what's going on.
Something important.
Mom, I'm scared.
Grace. They're coming.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, set to release on December 4th, 2025. This installment continues the epic saga of Samus Aran as she explores the mysterious planet Vuros, uncovering its secrets and confronting dangerous new foes. The game introduces innovative gameplay mechanics, including Samus's newfound psychic abilities, allowing her to manipulate objects and enemies, adding strategic depth to both combat and puzzle solving. Players can also utilize the Viola, a futuristic motorcycle to traverse expansive landscapes, providing fluid movement and enhanced combat options. Optimized for Switch 2, the game features stunning visuals supporting up to 4K resolution at 120 frames per second, HDR, and optional mouse-style aiming with the Joy-Con 2 controllers, creating a more immersive and responsive experience. Combining exploration, challenging combat, and rich storytelling, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond promises an exhilarating and expansive adventure, cementing its place as a standout action title on Nintendo Switch 2. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, set to release in 2026. This title, developed by Machine Games and published by Bethesda Softworks, takes place between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, following the legendary archaeologist Indiana Jones as he embarks on a global quest to uncover the secrets of the Great Circle, a series of ancient sites aligned in a perfect circle across the globe. Players will explore diverse locations, including the Vatican, Giza, the Himalayas, Shanghai, and Sukhothai, blending first-person exploration with third-person platforming. The game emphasizes stealth, puzzle solving, and strategic navigation, with combat being optional in many encounters. Indiana's iconic whip is central to gameplay, serving both as a weapon and a tool for traversing obstacles. Featuring interactions with key characters like reporter Gina Lombardi and antagonist Emmerich Voss, along with motion capture and voice work from Troy Baker, the game combines immersive storytelling with challenging exploration. Critically acclaimed for its narrative and design, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle promises a thrilling, cinematic, and action-packed adventure on Switch 2. 007 First Light, set to release in 2026. This title explores the early career of James Bond, placing players in the shoes of the young agent during his first high-stakes missions before officially joining MI6. The game combines third-person shooting, stealth mechanics, and the strategic use of gadgets, giving players multiple ways to approach objectives, whether through silent infiltration or all-out combat. Set across a variety of international locations, locations, including London, Istanbul, and a remote Arctic research facility, the environments are highly interactive, allowing players to manipulate surroundings for tactical advantage. Advanced AI creates challenging and unpredictable enemy encounters, while a dynamic day-night cycle and weather system influence stealth and combat strategies. With cinematic storytelling, branching mission outcomes, and character-driven dialogue, 007 First Light immerses players in the origins of one of gaming's most iconic spies, delivering suspenseful, action-packed gameplay and a deep narrative experience on Nintendo Switch 2.
Any sage advice?
Play nice.
Always.
And there's our top 20 new action games coming to Nintendo Switch 2 in 2025 and 2026. From hack and slash mayhem to strategic action RPGs, the Switch 2 lineup is looking absolutely incredible. Which game are you most excited for? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let me know if I missed any upcoming action games you're hyped about. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to SwitchTop for more. Thanks for watching.